It was a sad day in the world of basketball yesterday as we received what we believe is going to be our final shams regarding Russell Westbrook. And he just says after 18 seasons, Russell Westbrook has retired a legendary career. We're going to talk about what the fans have to say about it, what some superstars have to say about it, and more importantly, what NBA players have to say about it, and what Russ himself has to say about it, which is surprisingly little. All that and more in 1 second. But before we get started, make sure y'all like this video and comment y'all thoughts down below, because y'all already know we're trying to go with this thing to the moon. Hey, and if nobody told y'all this today, y'all my brothers, my sisters, my family, love each and every last one of y'all. Now, on yesterday, Russ posted this to his social media, and I don't want this video to be too long. So the video that he did a video with Michael B. Jordan or what have you, and he was narrating it, and more or less, Russ just simply says, sometimes you don't even know when you've already watched the end. And that's powerful right there, because like you said, he's already played his last game. We've already watched the end, but nobody expected it. Hey, you just had to be there. And like we said, you got this deal with Michael B. Jordan. It's an awesome video. You should go to his social media, check it out. 16 million views already. I can't take nothing away from Russ because I respect him too much, man. I want that man to get everything that's coming to him. Not that it matters, but also we ain't trying to get no copyright on YouTube. Because, hey, it just is what it is. I ain't rich like Russ, man. I need my money, too. Hey, it is what it is. And that's a sound that I be playing, man. So don't y'all be thinking that my smoke detector ain't done. But, hey, listen, what some NBA players had to say about it. And the main thing, Russ. Hell of a career, Brody. Hall of Fame is next. We already know this LeBron James, one of the best to ever do it, if not the best to ever do it. And we had to start off with that. Start out with the most loved, DeJounte Murray, greatest point guard ever. Don't at me. And hey, I can't even get mad at that, man, because listen, everybody got their own opinion. Hey, top three at the very least. A lot of people gonna say Magic and Big O probably before him, but hey, I ain't see Big O play. I seen Brody play. So yeah, I definitely, you get really no real disagreement with me with that. Now we go to one of the most hated people in 2K in basketball. You got Ronnie 2K, man. He says 17 years ago after the launch of NBA 2K. NBA 2K11 launch party. This was a ride. This was a ride to the hotel. Turns out it was a front row seat to an all-time great career. And so he was, there was a video of them driving back, but they got rid of that already right there. Charlie Villanueva says, "Congratulations on an incredible career and retirement, Russell Westbrook. Much respect. Definitely didn't always get along on the court, as I recall, but always respected the way that you competed and played the game. Real talk, hell of a career." And he's right about that, man. Going next, we got Sierra. Like we said, Sierra with Russ in one of the got him in one of the video. Hold on, we gotta go mask on. Look, Russ right there in the video, right there trying to get the dance or whatever. Hey, congrats on an incredible career and being one of the most legendary players that ain't afraid to sauce it, up. It was a blessing to rock with you. Then going on, we got Trae Young. Dang, Brody, an absolute legend. What a hell of a career. Just imagine what you had. Like, we're gonna talk about that in a second. Donovan Mitchell says, "Thank you, just simply, thank you." We're gonna keep on rolling. Adrian, aka Woj, what an honor to have had a front row seat to such a historic career, an incredible competitor, teammate, and philanthropist. Congrats, Russ. Hey, Giannis in the Heat says, Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Heat, and he just says, "Incredible career, brother. You made people around the world feel your presence and love for the game. There are not a lot of people who played harder than you." I will tell you this. I think you would be hard pressed to find anybody that played the game as hard as Russell Westbrook did. I don't think that person exists, man. I know people played. They might have played better. They may have been more efficient. But ain't nobody bring that passion and power to the game like Brody did, man. Dwight Howard, I agree with Dwight, top 3 guard. Congrats on a great career. Isaiah Thomas, respect, cuz go. And we got 7 a.m. in Brooklyn, which is Carmelo Anthony. A big shouts out to Russell Westbrook on a legendary career. free invite to pull up to the couch whenever, Brody. We already know that. Then we got Michael Redd with a longer, more heartfelt joint, and he just says, Russell Westbrook, man, what do I even say? Every time that you thought you had him figured out, you thought he'd go right, he'd go left. He played his whole career that way. He gave us one more surprise today. Russell Westbrook was one of my favorite guys to ever line up against near the end of my run. Back when he was this young ball of energy. I used to call him that too. When he first came in, I was like, he was a reckless ball of energy. There's nothing that you could do about it. This young ball of energy I was on my back nine. Then I stopped playing and he turned into one of my favorite to sit back and watch. The man left everything out there, every game, and that's a rare thing to be able to say. The only other person I've probably seen that ever left it on the floor as much as him is probably AI. AI left everything on the floor every game. But Brody, nothing left. The league won't feel the same without you. And he says, catch you on the golf course soon, Russ. Hey, man, like you said, bro, you got to love the love that he's getting, even from D-Wade, man. D-Wade had a lot to say, and he's talking about careers that were not appreciated, more or less. Let's see what D-Wade had to say.
Man, Russ is having one of the most underappreciated careers that we will see. And there's guys that come along, one that's sitting in front of you, that careers get underappreciated, it's undervalued and underappreciated for whatever the reasons are. Yeah. But in his own right, just one of the GOAT careers, because it's just customized and no one has one like it. Like, no one has a career like Russell Westbrook, and no one plays the game like Russell Westbrook. He's a one of one, in a sense, and definitely it's phenomenal to see him in. I don't remember what year, maybe year 17, whatever year he's in right now, where he's still athletic. He still plays the game the same way he did when we first got introduced to Russ. Right. And it's just incredible to watch. He's one of the most athletic human beings we've ever seen, and so it's really cool, bro. Yeah.
Like we said, man, he's definitely one of the most athletic human beings we've ever seen. Quite possibly the most athletic guard. And one thing I want to say about it is also, like, this is something that Gilbert Arenas said, because a lot of people think that he's just out there ball hogging. He's just out there doing this thing. He's not worried about anybody else. I want y'all to listen to this from Gilbert Arenas as when Russ went to Washington, what Bradley Beal said. This is Gil recounting something that Bradley Beal told him.
Washington was mad he left. Bill was telling us when Westbrook came to the locker room, into the gym, we were playing. He said, so we're going up and down. He said, Westbrook watching. Hold on, give him the ball. Hold on, y'all, hold on.
Hell yeah.
He said, y'all know who the that is? Bradley Beal right there. All-star, all-NBA player. Y'all went up 7 times, he didn't get the ball. Who the do y'all think y'all are? That's Bradley Beal right there. He's supposed to get the ball all 7 times. Bradley Beal sitting there like, he said, man, no one's ever said that shit, man.
Now, imagine that, you Bradley Beal, and you're getting Russell Westbrook coming in, and you're thinking that this guy's just averaged a triple-double 3 of the last 4 seasons, except for when he went to Houston or what have you. And now you're thinking that he's going to come in here, he's going to want to take over, he's going to want this to be his team, and he's your biggest advocate. I think that says everything about Russ. And guess what Russ did when he got to Washington? He still averaged a triple-double. Showed everybody he still had it, man. And that's just how it is, man. So that's the type of guy he was. But I'm going to let Kendrick Perk going to tell y'all a little bit more about how Russ was. Talk to him, Perk.
Real love for Russell Westbrook, his entire family, Mama Westbrook, OG Westbrook, his brother Wade Westbrook, Nina, and the entire kids, their children as well. But Russell Westbrook on the floor, when I first got to Oklahoma City and I played my first game, Scott Brooks called me in his office and he said, let me give you a breakdown real quick of Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Kevin Durant is our best player, but Russell Westbrook, Perk, he gives us swag. And as I played start to play games with Russ, he had that same competitive edge as Kevin Garnett. Out of all the people I played with, those two guys stand out the most when it comes to leaving it all out on the floor every single night, every single practice. When you got off the bus on the road and you're walking into a visiting arena, you have a certain type of swag walking into that locker room when you know you're getting off the bus with Russell Westbrook. That's the type of guy he is. And player-wise, when you look at his resume, to me, top 10 greatest point guard of all time. His resume speaks for itself. First ballot Hall of Famer. I'm just proud to sit here and say that I'm happy and love every moment that I shared with him on the floor and off the floor. And by the way, we both were Dallas Cowboy fans before I ended our relationship.
Sorry about that.
My relationship with the Cowboys 7 years ago.
Perk, for the youngins who didn't get a chance to watch him in his prime, you played with him and against him in his prime. The level of athleticism was literally off the charts, it felt like.
I mean, and listen, a lot of people, you could argue and debate in a barbershop or wherever you go about who was the most athletic point guard to ever play the game. Some people may say Derrick Rose. I say Russell Westbrook. And athleticism, yes, as far as his explosiveness to the basket, the way that he's able to push the rock, but also anything else he was able to do, the block shots, like those type of things. And when you think about him averaging a triple-double in 4 seasons of his career, that has never been done. And Russell Westbrook, not only should he have his jersey retired in Oklahoma City, but he should have a statue out there as well, because after SGA, Russ, in my eyes, is the second greatest Thunder of all time.
I'd probably say he's probably the first greatest Thunder of all time, man, because he's one, he put them all on the map. Like we obviously, they were the Seattle Supersonics first or what have you, and they were that for years, but Kevin Durant and Brody made the Thunder fun to watch, man. Like, let me understand y'all something, man. I don't think that y'all really get the like this. Let me show y'all something. This little boy right here, this is my kid. At this age, like 6-7 months old, loved Russell Westbrook. And if you telling me, like, look at how intently this 2012, when they was playing with June 4th, 2012, they were playing the San Antonio Spurs, and this dude is sitting there. He didn't care about nobody else. I don't know if it was the color or what, but when Russell Westbrook was playing, or when he saw that blue Thunder jerseys on the TV, this dude was locked in. And now this dude is this tall. He's almost taller than me or whatever right there, man. But I'm not joking with y'all, bro. Dude sitting there, like, we recorded it. He's sitting there intently looking, and look who's on the TV. Look at that, Russell Westbrook and them guys, man. So he's loved Russell Westbrook. Like, now he with LeBron or whatever. Now, it just is what it is, Brett. But imagine that, and then also imagine this right here, where you got somebody that has come. This thing say my man came from 6,000 miles to see Russell Westbrook, bro. Let's play this joint real quick.
South Korea, Kim over there, he's jumping up and down. He's all excited for you.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. And I got another jersey for you. I'm gonna bring it over to you, man.
This is a grown ass man, bro, and he's this happy to see Russell Westbrook because he's that big of a fan.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Everybody, what do you think about Russell Westbrook tonight?
You saw.
Then he goes over there, take the jersey, and that's the type of guy Russell. Look, dude is crunk, bro. Bro, like he is super happy. That man said, man, let me get. Now look, I know they be saying don't meet your heroes, but this dude is crunk that he got a chance to meet Russell Westbrook. Like you said, my man Russell Westbrook always made time for his fans. 2024, 2025, when he was in Denver, one fan traveled 6,000 miles from South Korea just to watch him play. A happy retirement, Brody, man. Like I said, bro, it's absolutely crazy the amount of love that Russ gets and should get. Now the disrespect, I don't even entertain the disrespect, because when you got a career like his, what is there to disrespect? 2017 MVP, 9 times All-Star, NBA all-time triple-double leader. What else we got? 9-time All-NBA. 4 seasons averaging a triple-double, 3 in a row. They try to say he was stat pad. Now I dare you, go stat pad. You couldn't do that in a church league. Two-time scoring champion, 2-time All-NBA, All-Star MVP, All-Star Game MVP, 3-time assist leader. Can't do that being selfish. 2012 Olympic gold medalist. 75th anniversary team. 5-time fifth all-time in assists, and then 14th all-time in points. And then we're gonna look at this. Let's check this out. This is his the years that he averaged a triple-double. Like, bro, he wasn't averaging no punk baby triple-doubles like no, bro. The first year was a 31, almost 32-point triple-double. The next year, 25-point triple-double. The next year, 22-point triple-double, but averaged 11 assists. And then went to Houston. Then he goes to Washington and averages 222, 11 and a half rebounds, and almost 13 assists per game. And that's when he, like I said, that's when he had Bradley Beal, man. But like I said, bro, and then we look at his shooting splits for his career, and I know a lot of people like 21 points a game, 7 rebounds, 8 assists a game, shooting 43% from the field, 30% from three, almost 31%, man. If that 30 was 34, 35, it'll be a whole different conversation, because I hate the fact that, and the reason that I feel so strongly about Angel Reese as I feel when people try to bring up all the lowlights and all of that stuff, the reason I do is because of guys like Russell Westbrook, because with him, people love to talk about, he can shoot, he can do that. Bro, he shot the ball fine. Do you want to rely on him to shoot the three? You probably don't want to do that, but he shot the ball just fine. And like I said, a little bit more, and he's 33, 34%. If that was the focus of his game, then we talking about, it's a whole different conversation, and nobody's saying, but it's fun to do the Russell Westbrook and do all the low lights and do all of that stuff, man. That stuff is fun, but if you're talking about serious basketball people that love basketball, watch basketball, and serious basketball players, it's nothing but love and respect for Russ. And that's why people really never forgave Skip for that, man. But listen, one of the greatest to ever do it, top 3-point guard of all time. And you can argue with your grandma about who's number 2. Y'all let me know who y'all think number 2 is. And also gave us one of the greatest memes of all time.
Did you guys lose this game, or did the Jazz win this one?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
We out too, Russ. Take care. Best of luck to you, and we'll see you next time, buddy.